Rodney Ruthart is the current chairman of the board of directors of Cal Farley's. No former rancher has ever held this position. He has been serving on the board since 2009. That's a long way from the little kid who came to the ranch in the middle of the 6th grade back in '77. But for Rodney, as for all of us, his story didn't start with his arrival at BR. Rodney was born in Olton, Texas, west of Plainview. He was not one of the troublemakers that many of us were before BR. Rodney described his home as a Leave It to Beaver type home. His mother and his dad, who managed a feed yard, and his younger sister. But when Rodney was 8, his father died of a heart attack at the age of 36. So much for the happy childhood. His mother put Rodney first in a military school in San Marcos. He hated it there and returned home to Olton. His mother felt he really needed some positive male influence. As Rodney put it, it's hard to be a juvenile delinquent in Olton, Texas, but he was running with the wrong crowd. And were it not for a chance to go to BR, well, let's just say he probably wouldn't have been chairman of any boards. At BR, Rodney lived in Tunnel Home. Joe and Donna Chambers were his house parents. He loved them. Over the years, he participated in wrestling, football, and rodeo. He was very active in FFA, serving as chapter president and a regional officer his senior year, and earning a Lone Star Farmer degree. He was also president of the band, very active in speech, drama, extemporaneous speaking, debate. He was also a junior staff member his senior year. He points to BR as the place where he learned that hard work produces results, that we are a part of a community and we have community responsibilities. He learned Christian values and a sense of leadership. He credits Joe Chambers with impressing upon him that doing as well as the next person is not enough. We should accept nothing less of ourselves than our best. When Rodney left BR, he went to West Texas State University, as it was known back then. He went on a BR scholarship. He earned his BBA in finance in '87, and he went on to the American Bankers Association National Graduate Compliance School, graduating in '92, and then to Texas Tech School of Banking in '94. His main interest in college was Gina K. Martin, whom he made Gina Ruthart in 1985. Gina and Rodney have 2 children, Braden Edward, who is a senior at the University of North Texas and a finance major, and Caitlin Brooke, who's a junior at UNT and a marketing major. Rodney began his banking career in '87 when he went to work for Texas American Bank of Amarillo as a credit analyst and a commercial loan officer. From 1990 to '96, he was the assistant VP and commercial loan and compliance officer for the First National Bank of Hereford. He spent the next 6 years working at First National Bank of Amarillo, Nations Bank, and First American Bank of Amarillo, before finally settling at First United Bank of Amarillo in 2004. He is currently the Senior Vice President and Senior Credit Officer and was elected last year to the First United Bank Board of Directors. In 2004, along with 3 other guys, Rodney joined First United Bank in starting the Amarillo Bank Centers, a startup operation. The Amarillo Bank is now a $230 million banking operation. The job for Rodney has always been a means to an end, not an end in itself. He especially enjoys time with his family, and as the children have gone off to college, he enjoys time with Gina. He also enjoys hunting, fly fishing, and golf. He has made a point of being active in other organizations and particularly involved in groups that work to help others. He has served as president of the board of directors of the Deaf Smith County United Way and on the board of directors of the Buffalo Club of West Texas A&M, Amarillo Area CASA, the Amarillo Education Foundation, and the Potter and Randall County Child Welfare. Rodney is currently on the board of directors of the Amarillo Hospital District and the Independent Bankers of Texas, serving as the Region 1 president. He also serves as a charter member of the Cal Farley's Alumni Association Foundation Board of Directors. And as pointed out earlier, he is the first alumnus of Cal Farley's to serve as chairman of the Cal Farley's Board of Directors. Rodney has been a faithful supporter of the Alumni Association serving, as I said, on the Foundation Board of Directors since its inception back in 2010. He's a founding legacy partner and has led First United Bank to sponsor the hole-in-one contest at our annual golf tournament for the past 6 years. My personal encounters with Rodney have testified to his diligence, his heart for doing nothing short of the best, and keeping focused on the main thing. He's a tremendous asset to Cal Farley's in his position and as chairman of the board. He has certainly distinguished himself as a person and as an alumnus of Cal Farley's. It is most fitting that we recognize Rodney Ruthart as the 2014 Distinguished Alumnus of Cal Farley's Alumni Association.